Okay, Rabotai, we are on live. Guys, I want to share with you today a story, but it's a very powerful story. I'm not going to be able to do any halakha because I hope I get this whole story in. It's a Gemara Masechet Tanit in Daf Chav Aleph Amur Aleph. That's page 21, side 1. I mean, there's a lot of lessons that could be learned from this story, but you guys are going to see for yourself as we go along. Before we're going to begin the story, how many of you guys heard of Rabbi Nachum? Richard, how are you, Richard? I didn't get a chance to pick up the phone on you. I was very busy, Richard. I still did not have breakfast. Here, Richard, water. How many of you guys?
Not the rabbi from Ornatan. You're talking about?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about back. Okay, my bad.
I'm talking about in the Gemara, Rabbi Nachum.
Jiggy, don't laugh.
Why not? Hey, laughing is good, whether we're Jewish or not. Laughing. We need to laugh.
Yeah.
Yes. 100.
Yeah. Okay, so not a lot of you guys heard of Rabbi Nachum. Fine. What about Rabbi Akiva? A lot of you guys heard of Rabbi Akiva? Richard, Rabbi Akiva, who had 24,000 students, and he lost all of them, and all of them died in a very short amount of time.
Yep.
Yeah, Jack, go to Jack. You got to make a podcast with Richard, I'm telling you. This guy's amazing.
That would be really nice.
Thank you. I'm just very, very good. I think of your cup, you and the one Ruben gave me every single day. That's all I got.
Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. So, Richard, I'm going to put it to you like this. There was a rabbi by the name of Rabbi Nachum, and there was a rabbi by the name of Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Nachum, he's known in the Gemara as Nachum Ish Gamzu. He's known in the Gemara as a man that used to say that also this is good. Whatever used to happen to him in life, he would say this is good. However, he had a student by the name of Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva would say something similar, but he would phrase it differently. Now, I don't know if this is plagiarism or not. Rabbi Akiva would say it, he would say, Kol de Avid Rachmana letav Avid. Gamzo letova. Rabotai, listen to this very carefully. Rabbi Akiva had a saying that anything that Hashem does, He does for the good. You guys ever heard of this? Whatever, if you look at any given situation that a person goes through life, if you tell yourself whatever Hashem does, this is also for the good, it's going to allow you to pass over that storm in flying colors. It might not be easy, but it's going to allow you to be able to deal with it better. Jigari, you want to hear something funny? Israel, just don't say anything. Let me just speak, okay? So there's a few people that they haven't been coming to davening in nets. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. So okay, that's a lot of days, but 2 days is a lot of days. So I said, I know what you guys are doing. You guys are waiting for the Knicks to win. So you guys are very excited. So you guys don't want to come. I said, I'll tell you like this. I wrote it down on a piece of paper, 7:30 p.m. yesterday. I can make a phone call. The guy actually has it because he bets on it. I learned with him over here. I told him at 7:30 p.m. He's like, Rabbi, who's winning it? I did a whole thing. I said, I have to learn Torah. I told him the Spurs at 7:30. He's like, Rabbi, don't say that.
Rabbi, I wish you called me and let me know. I would
Wait. He has the paper still with him. Because another guy betted on the Knicks, whatever. But why am I saying this? It was very interesting because they don't want to show up to daven. They don't want to show up. So you know what happened? This morning, everybody came. You know why they came?
He what? He got what?
Everybody came this morning to pray. Why did they come? Because they lost. They couldn't sleep at night. So I told him, I said, listen, relax. Whatever Hashem does for the best. Let it go. Yeah. But, I mean, look. You know, whatever. I'm not going to get into it. But Rabotai, there is a very serious question here, Jigari. How could it be that Rabbi Akiva took a teaching from his rabbi, Nachum Ish Gamzu, and he paraphrased it, and he never said it in the name of the rabbi. You understand? If you quoting somebody, you better say their name. It's not allowed to do plagiarism, you understand? A lot of times you have today, Baruch Hashem, rabbis, they teach. But not everybody says the name. I could understand. So whenever tomorrow you hear this rabbi say the halakha, they say, oh, this rabbi said the halakha. No, the rabbi didn't say it. With all due respect, it's halakha in the Shulchan Aruch. This rabbi, this book, no, he didn't say it. The Ben Ish Chai said it. The Chacham Ovadia said it. We have to give credit where it is due. Yes? You're not allowed to take credit from something that others worked on very hard. Now, the question over here is, did Rabbi Akiva really plagiarize by taking away this saying of Kol Da'avad Rachman L'Tav Avid, that whatever Hashem does, He does for the best? Did he really plagiarize? Because his rabbi said, this is also for the best. Do they sound alike or they're two separate things? Richard, go ahead, Richard. Speak to me, Richard. Everybody's out today. Everybody's having a bad day today.
No. If somebody's having a bad day and they don't have any health issues, we all wish them well. I have hours during the day where I get in mood swings and I don't have Hashem feeling me, and I need to turn that around. And sometimes in a half an hour, I turn it around. We only have to rely on Hashem. We do a good job. That's the way it goes. We get mood swings. I'll bet you the rabbi gets mood swings from time to time. That's a human condition.
Correct. You bother me when I'm learning Torah, you're going to see, I'm definitely going to have mood swings, that's for sure.
We know them first.
So, Jigari, is there a difference between Nachum and
Rabbi, it doesn't sound like they think the same thing, Rabbi.
Yeah, why not?
There is no plagiarism. They're saying totally different things.
Yeah, how do you see that?
The rabbi said, Gamze Latova, meaning this is also for the good.
Rabbi Akiva said, Gamze Yavor.
Rabbi Akiva is saying, whatever God does is only for the good, meaning he doesn't see no bad.
The same thing, Ilan. He doesn't see no bad, but you see good. You got to give me $100 bill or give me 100 singles.
This is also for the good. It's like 50-50 and you're choosing the good over the bad.
No. I'm going to tell you, Rabotai, there's a very big difference between Rabbi Akiva's teaching and Nachum Ish Gamzu teaching. When Rabbi Akiva would say, Kol Da'avad Rachman L'Tav Avid, whenever he would say that whatever Hashem does, He does for the good, Rabbi Akiva really didn't understand the situation at hand, if it's good or not. He said whatever Hashem is doing is going to be good. Tomorrow, 10 years from now. I don't understand it now. Nachum Ish Gamzu was on a different level. Nachum Ish Gamzu said, even this bad that just happened is actually good. I'm not worried until tomorrow. This that your mother-in-law didn't come, Chigarik, is not a good thing, Chigarik. It's not a good thing. No, but Rabbi Nachum Ish Gamzu said, Gam Zoletova. Even, God forbid, when something wrong happens, he would say, even this is for the good. He believed it was really, Chigarik, there's a very big difference when you want something to pass and you're waiting for something good to happen versus when you are in the moment, even if it's not comfortable, like Richard just pointed out. But
Rabbi.
Yeah, Richard.
Rabbi, I gotta say something.
Go ahead, Richard. It's all yours.
One of the real testimonies of all of us, whether guys on this call are very, very rich or they're not, or very successful or they're not financially, the whole key to faith is acting as if he had planned Hashem.
Rich, you broke up. Say it again.
Yes, faith, you said? I think he's driving, Rabbi.
I can't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he froze.
Just keep going, Rabbi.
Okay.
He'll join in with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rabotai, that was a very big difference between Nachum Ish Gamzu and Rabbi Akiva. Nachum Ish Gamzu believed Gamzoletwa, even this at the moment, something that is not pleasant, something that he does not like, he felt that that was also for the best. Rabbi Akiva said, Gam ze yavor. Also, this is going to pass. He was waiting until it's going to pass. But listen, it's normal. You could go like this, you could go like that. But you could see that the rabbi was on a higher level. Yes, you guys are with me? Key for what? I don't have the key for mom's car. Okay. Rabotai,
Which one is on a higher level?
Nachum is Gamzu. Because he believed that even the bad that was happening, that was really good. He didn't have to say, even this is also, he doesn't want it to pass. He's going to grow from the experience, you understand? He's going to allow the experience to build him, not break him. He's going to work on himself. And that's what was Nachum Ish Gamzu. There's a difference by, allowing the storm to pass or withering the storm, staying in the, you understand? You allow it to build you. Richard, I'm sorry, you got cut off before. Did you want to say something? I did not hear what you said.
Yeah, no, I wanted to tell you that only in the last 2 years and in the last years, because of you guys, a lot of this on this box with Jack and Ruben and Rabbi, and a lot of you guys don't know me. The key to life for me is really not that I'm sober almost 5 years.
We lost him again.
Yo, what's up with the reporting today?
That's what happens when you have too many palm trees. Yeah, it's up.
Yeah.
He's still going, Rabbi. He's still going. I love it.
Better plan.
Richard, you broke off the whole way, my friend.
Richard, we didn't hear one thing you said, brother. I'm sorry. We didn't hear one thing.
Unmute yourself.
I said that when
It's not
I
going.
stop, I'll say something for 2 minutes. Otherwise, I'm done. You guys are terrific. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Richard. Thank you,
Richard, just when you pull over somewhere with a better service, you know?
Okay, Rabotai, I want to share with you the story with Nachum Ish Gamzu. Do you guys know that he was blind? He didn't have 2 eyes. Nachum Ish Gamzu was blind. Oh, one second. Tell me he became blind. He was able to learn Torah. We're going to see. Nachum Ish Gamzu, he was blind and he was amputated. He didn't have 2 hands. Both of his hands were amputated. Both of his feet were amputated.
Wow.
His whole body was full of boils.
Whoa.
They used to put the legs of the bed into buckets of water in order for ants not to crawl on his body because he can't itch himself. He can't do anything. The Gemara says over here a story that one time his bed was placed in a broken down house, in a house that was about to collapse, was about to break. The students asked him that they want to remove his bed before the house falls down. And afterwards you're going to see how much furniture they're going to be able to take out, they're going to take out. Listen to the Shigari. You know what he told them? Nachum Ish Gamzu said to his students, my children, move all the furniture out first, and only afterwards move me out. Why? He said, I guarantee you, as long as I'm in this house, the house is not going to fall. That's how righteous of a person he was. So they did exactly like that. They went and they moved out all the furniture. They emptied the whole house, you got it. And afterwards they moved his bed. The second they took out his bed from the house, the whole house came crashing down. You know what happened at that moment? The student said, Rebbe, our teacher, if you're such a righteous person, why did Hashem have to punish you with no eyes, no feet, no hands? Why do you have to have boils on your body? You know what he answered? Now listen, this is the story that we want to hear today. This is the story that we want to hear today. It's a very big Musar Haskel. It's a very powerful lesson that we have to learn when it comes helping another Jew. Listen to this. He said to them, my sons, he says, I caused this upon myself. I did this to myself. What happened? He says, one time I was traveling on the way. He said he was carrying 3 loads of donkeys when he was going to his in-law's house, his father-in-law. 1 donkey was with food. 1 donkey was carrying loads of drinks. 1 donkey was carrying loads of delicacies. Came one poor person on the way, and he told him, Rebbe, feed me. He said he's hungry. So Nachum Ish Gamzu told him, Hamten, wait until I take off the load. Let me bring down the what do you call this?
Unload.
Let me unload the load. I'll open it. I'm going to feed you. Give me 1 minute. Give me 2 minutes. Rabotai, what happened was he didn't have enough time to bring down the food. When Nachum Ish Gamzu turned around, he saw that the poor man died. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Nachum Ish Gamzu went and he fell on the floor. He took his face, he put it on the floor. And he started crying and he said, my eyes that did not have mercy on you. My eyes that did not have mercy on you. Hashem, may you make them blind. What does that mean? My eyes that did not have mercy on you. Whenever you have a person and he shares with you their problems, if you look closely into their eyes, you could tell from a person's eyes how much he's suffering, Jigarik. He said the eyes that did not see how hungry you were made you become blind. And that's what happened, he became blind. Then he said the hands that did not have mercy on you, they were not quick enough. I could have just turned around and give you the food. No. Why did I have to come down from the donkey? May they be cut off. And that's exactly what happened. He said, my feet that were not quick in jumping off the donkey, may they also be cut off. And that's exactly what happened. But Rabotai, he still did not have peace of mind. He couldn't believe that another person passed away because of him. Can you imagine? Like, what did he do? What else could he do already? So you know what he said? He said, Hashem, make sure that you bring boils on his whole body. Only then was he did he have peace of mind. Until then, he couldn't live with himself. Here we go, Jigad, here we go. Says the Gemara, the student said to Rabbi Nachum Ish Gamzu, woe to us, Rabbi, that we saw you in such a state. You know what he said to them? Woe to me, had you not seen me in such a state. I'm happy you saw me in such a state. Can somebody tell me the understanding in the Gemara? Can you tell me, Jigarik, what just happened over here? Go ahead, somebody could speak. Go ahead.
This is a Richard question, Rabbi.
You guys, I'm about to share with you something will blow out your mind. Nachum Ish Gamzu understood that this world is only temporary. We're here only temporarily. He knew that because of him somebody died, he will be punished in the next world. He believed more in the next world than he did in this world. That's why he was able to go out of his way and bring these affliction upon himself. That's a very big difference. Versus where people believe that the world that we live in is the main world. We make this primary and the next one we make secondary. This Gemara is teaching us, Rabotai, Nachum Ish Gamzu. He didn't want to take any chance. He didn't believe he's going to be here forever. That's the case, because that's what Chazal teach us. This world is only like a courtier to the palace to come. right? You're never going to go ahead. You're never going to make a wedding in a hallway. You're going to make it in the main ballroom. Same thing over here. We're investing all our energy, all our time into things which are unnecessary in this world, thinking is going to last. Yeah, it might last, but we're not going to last. Comes the Gemara to teach us a very fundamental principle, Jigarik. When you have a person reaching out for help, whatever it is you're going to have to do, our job is to make sure we help them. Redirect them. If we can help them, redirect them. There's something that we can always do, introduce them, affiliate them with somebody else. If we see Jews coming our way, there's a reason why Hashem is sending you these people. We have an obligation to help them. But even stronger, look at what Nachum Ish Gamzu saw. He didn't care, Jigarik, about what people are going to say. He was worried more about how he's going to look in the eyes of Hashem in the next world. A lot of us, unfortunately, don't have it. Or most of us, or half of us, I don't know. We're more concerned of what people are going to think about us. That's why people are always afraid. What is he going to say? What is she going to say? What are they going to say? What is my wife going to say? Nobody says, what is Hashem going to say? We are always living in fear of other people and never being able to actually live our life to the fullest potential because we are afraid how somebody else is going to judge me. Why do I care how you're going to judge me? What do I care? I have to be concerned how Hashem is going to judge me. This is the story with Nachum Ish Gamzu. You understand, Jigarik? This we have to learn. Yeah.
Rabbi?
Yeah, Richard.
Sorry, guys. It took me only to the last couple of years when I realized you just had almost a AA sermon in a Jewish way of bringing it to light. You said, although we want our children and our wives and our employers and our clients to respect us and to love us and admire us, we know that it really is only about what Hashem thinks of me.
Correct.
Because if Hashem feels good about me, it's a good thing, even maybe for you Jewish men, and I'm Jewish too. When you brush your teeth at night, the guy who looks back at you in the mirror, do you know in your gut if you had a wholesome day? Did you lie? Did you cheat? Did you steal? But when you brush your teeth, if the guy is smiling back at you, meaning the man in the glass or the man in the mirror, a lot of you have heard this kind of poem, but Hashem feels the same way when you thank him at night after you brush your teeth for another day. Now, whether it's an AA thing or a Jewish thing, it's really a gut check when you brush your teeth. Because if you did something wrong, as we all do, then whether you have a rabbi, you need to make immediate amends to the person and hope for forgiveness from Hashem, right? Isn't that the way that you teach it, Rabbi?
Correct. Yes, Richard, correct.
So that's it. It's all I got.
Correct.
Sorry, I had bad... I love it when Ruben said maybe you guys will split $6 each and get me a better phone service. You know what I mean?
Richard, when you stare at the mirror, Richard, you wear that kippah?
That's a good question. No.
That's a sexy kippah.
No. It's just one for the car. Thank you.
Rock it.
No.
Bring it forward.
But I'm going to tell you, you guys have all helped me tremendously. I don't care if it sounds schmoozing, if I'm going to do business with some of you or not. This Jewish thing and the Hashem thing in the last 2 years was the missing ingredient for me. Believe me, I'm far from rich. I'm far from poor. I'm right in the middle. But I help a truckload of people in my area, which Rabbi and Ruben know.
Yeah.
So, but the Jewish thing is just unbelievable.
Thank you, Richard.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Richard. I'm very
beautiful.
Yeah. Me and Richard on a constant basis, we always constantly call each other. There's amazing things that Richard does.
Yeah, I heard he got your business, son. Richard, you know what you're doing.
Richard, Richard is unbelievable.
No comment about that. I don't really want to talk about business. The only reason I got on this box about 8-9 months ago, I heard all you guys need life insurance. So, Jack goes...
You got my business.
You ended up getting the life insurance.
Jack goes, you could pretend to be really into AA and Judaism, and maybe you could pick up a couple clients, Jack said.
Richard, tell me you didn't get the best life insurance policy on this call.
Better than that. I swear to you guys,
Rabbi,
I know it's...
You sold him a plan, Rabbi.
No, I will tell you, Rabbi sold me something. Listen to me, I have 7 rabbis in my book. 7. I only called your rabbi
This
the
one
rabbi.
is the real deal.
Why is that? No, why is that?
He's the real
Why?
deal.
Because I have identified all the other rabbis. I've had interaction with them for years, on and off. I see how they live and everything. But there's only one rabbi, the rabbi we have here.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it.
Jack has, in Aventura, Jack has rabbis that make more money in interest than I make in a whole year. That doesn't impress me. What impresses me is a guy with faith. And a guy who gets, this guy, your rabbi right here, I'm talking in front of him. He's got more energy in Judaism and teaching in Torah than I do in AA, and that's almost impossible.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Richard.
that's spiritual crack.
Richard, thank
Anyway,
you.
enough out of me.
Rabotai, I want to conclude with this piece over here. The Gemara asks a question towards the end. It says, if we see he was so righteous and he brought this upon himself, so why did they call him, if his name was Rabbi Nachum, why did they have to call him Nachum Ish Gamzu? So listen to what the Gemara says. You got it. We have to write this down. We have to try to, implement it. We have to make it part of our lives. Says the Gemara, anything that would happen with Nachum Ish Gamzu, anything, Jugari. Do you guys know what means anything? Whether it's going to be the wife screaming, the mother-in-law upsetting him, whether it's going to be the mother-in-law upsetting him, children, business, work, anything that could have come his way, you know what he would say? Gam zo letova. He said that if they're doing this to him from heaven, there's a reason why they're doing it, and it's for his own benefit, you got it. How many times you try to educate a child not to get this, not to do this? Did you hear what happened with the electric scooters?
What happened?
There was in Brooklyn, there was 2 boys on an electric scooter. They died. The car hit them. Yeah, teenagers, maybe 14, 15 years old. These electric scooters are dangerous. Yeah.
Rabbi, it's a terrible problem in Florida. Those electric scooters, I swear to you, I do business with the mayor of my city and the city commissioners. It is terrible what these younger kids are doing right now. And the parents want nothing to do with disciplining them. I'm telling you, they play chicken with the cars. My wife's afraid. I mean it. It's a very big problem all over.
Correct. So I want to say like this. You should know, when you tell a child you cannot buy him a scooter, correct? Does he understand that it's for his benefit? Does he know that does he know that or not? Do you know I brought my son, because he would drive to Main Street. My son asked me that, can I buy him a scooter? I told him, I bought him a scooter. I spent $800, I bought him a scooter. Because he said, listen, he wants to go to Yeshiva. I said, no problem. Jigarik, the second day, my father found out. You know my father, no Jigarik. He called me, said, is it your son on the scooter? I said, yes. He said, I will break your hands and your legs if you don't get rid of that thing. I said, what happened? He says, get rid of it. I said, and that's it, finish. That's all. Whatever my father says, I got to do. That's it, finish. I got to respect my parents. I tell my son, I said, you're not having it. Why not? I said, Bobo, your grandfather said, no, I'm not sitting and worried about every little thing. You know what happened the next day to somebody else? Jigarik, they went to get a bottle of Coke. They were at night. They went to the store to get Coke. As he was driving the scooter, this elderly person, there was a pothole. Jigarik, he fell on the pothole. He broke his head. He didn't have a helmet. He fell so hard that they had to keep him hospitalized for 4 or 5 weeks. You understand? So then I told my son, I said, you see what happens? This is what Nachum Ish Gamzu is telling us. You can understand this story. Understand that anything that comes your way, understand Hashem is only doing it for your benefit. Hashem is redirecting you in order to be able to put you on the right path. There's no reason Chas v'shalom to become upset with Hashem. It's Hashem doing it, you understand? When you understand it's Hashem, automatically you look at life very different. You know, they say one story. I want to conclude with this. Richard, they say one story with a rabbi. The rabbi said that there was once a son and a father. Now the son came and he hit the father in the back of the shoulder. The father got scared. He didn't know who hit him. He was about to turn around. When he turned around, he saw the son. He froze. He's like, oh, it's you. I'm not doing anything. Had it been somebody else, he probably would have killed him. Says the rabbi, sometimes when a person gets a patch in the back, if you look back and you think it's your wife or your mother or somebody else upsetting you, yeah, you're going to get upset. But if you look back and you say, oh, it's Hashem, you're not going to get upset. Like the father with the son. When you know it's coming from a place of love, you're not going to get upset. And this, Rabotai, is what we really have to implement. It's not easy today. Today, you know, Jigad, I want to tell you something. Just give me 1 second. You have to come out. Just please come up and then come back in. I will give you in 2 minutes. Please close the door. I just my daughter over. Just give me one. I want to tell you something very sad. She has to come out. She just walked in. She wanted my phone. Let's go upstairs, Mama. Go up. Please go upstairs. Listen to the Jigari. I get a phone call. Now, this might not be appropriate. I get a phone call. The person says that the son, he went to a certain place and he saw it said over there, spa, massage. You hear, Jigarik? So he walked in to get a massage. A teenager, he walked in to get a massage. I don't know why you're laughing, Jigarik. So the parent called me devastated. I said, what happened? Rabbi, do you know what kind of massage they offered him? I said, no, like what kind of massage do you... She said, Rabbi, just guess. A massage that every guy wishes for. I said, what? Basically, I got the point. I said, are you serious? And you know the problem was, Jigarik? The boy is a religious boy. And he didn't know that's what he's bringing himself. He didn't even know that was going to happen over there. And he fell. Now they're devastated. The boy is devastated. What do we do now? That's what they told me. What do we do now?
Mikvah.
Wait, one second. You know what I told him? I said the sin that he made does not make him to be a bad child.
Right.
The sin does not define who you are. Understand that unfortunately, God forbid, whatever the reason was, he was put in that place for whatever reason. Now Hashem wants him to bounce back stronger. But it's very sad. It's very sad.
Rabbi,
one second, Richard.
Rabbi, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm so proud of you to have a little chutzpah.
Yeah, I don't know if this chutzpah is good or not, Richard.
To tell a story like that, don't get me wrong. You know, that's great. See, this is why, Rabbi, you're my teacher.
Thank you, Richard.
Richard, I thought you were interrupting because you wanted the address.
No,
Why
it's
would I
not fun.
want the
1 second, 1
address? I
second.
got 50 places down here.
Richard, I'll tell you one thing, Richard. I get these phone calls where, you know, parents are devastated and children are devastated, and you have to try to be able to take them out from this devastation, because or else they're going to become depressed and they're not going to want to learn. They're not going to pray.
Listen.
They could. I'm afraid to say some of them could end up doing suicide. It's a very big problem today. So I told them, I said, understand. By the way, you got it. 1 second, Richard.
You said just now.
Yeah.
So my life is based on 3 words.
Yeah, Richard.
Besides Hashem and God, of course. Hashem is God. But my life is about love and faith and acceptance of others.
Oh.
That's it. I serve 12 men the way you guys all on this box. You help your wives. You help your employees. You help people in the community, because that's what we do as Jews.
Yeah.
I didn't know that 2 years ago.
I hear.
So
Richard, you should know, Richard.
I give a little tzedakah, Rabbi. Sorry, when I did the morning's Kaddish for the Chabad that you told me to, I felt bad. So yeah, every time I did it, I threw a few 20s in the tzedakah box. And yes, I gave, but anyway, enough out of me.
Okay. So, but I was going to tell you guys, there's a sefer that's called Sheva Yipol Tzaddik, that a tzaddik falls, that a person falls 7 times, and what defines him if he's a tzaddik or not, if he's able to get back up, Jigarik. It's a very powerful sefer that it teaches people today, do not allow sin to define who you are. I'm not telling you you're allowed to sin, but if a person, God forbid, fell, understand that there's a reason and Hashem wants you to bounce back up. Don't beat yourself up, and this is what people do. They beat themselves up. So I told the mother, and I told the father, and I explained to the son, I said, look, you didn't know this. Even, you can tell, oh, he should have come out. Not so simple to come out of these situations. People fall in these things. A lot of people fall. So I told him, whatever the situation is, you gotta now become stronger through this and better, but do not allow it to hold you back. We have to understand it's not only the good things that happen to us, we have to believe that it's Hashem. Even things that we don't want happening to us, if it happens and it's out of our control, there's a reason why Hashem did it. We just don't understand. We have to believe it's Hashem, get better, stand up, and fight back. But not to chas v'shalom, give up. Anyway, I think I might edit this part. You got it. I don't think.
Rob, you're good, Rabbi. Blow it up.
I don't mind. People take
it all.
People take it the wrong way. People don't. Can I tell you something?
You know what? Wait.
Don't worry about people, man. You gotta hit the right targets.
Rabbi, if people take it the wrong way, they don't know who you are and what this group is about. It's on them.
I hear
I
Richard.
think you should leave it.
Richard, you know why? Richard, Baruch Hashem, I myself am about to shuv. I came myself to Hashem. I was one time living the other side of the world. So I saw what was in the other side of the world. So now when I came to Judaism, I spoke about a topic. A lot of rabbis said you should not have spoken about it. I got a lot of calls. I got a lot of slashback. Why would you ever speak about it? Backlash. Thank you, Elon. But I don't think people understand that there's so much garbage in the world. There's so many questions that come.
Rabbi.
Why are we ignoring them when we should be speaking about them and educating the people instead of brushing it under the rug?
Rabbi, let's just say that you and Reuben know this, and Joey will like this, and Israel, and David, and a lot of you. Rabbi, I speak in a meeting once a week with 200 men. Do you think that it's quiet when I speak in this meeting? You don't think I ever bring up areas that would bother the regular men, Jewish or not? They all do the Lord's Prayer after my meeting. I don't say the Lord's Prayer because I pray to Hashem.
Right.
So I do things that alienate some of the men, but maybe my experience, like your teaching, saves a lot of us on this box from making a cardinal or critical mistake.
Correct.
That's where I think the rubber hits the road. Because I am a role model in this one area of substance abuse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Very nice, Richard. Very nice. Very nice.
That's it.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
Tell Reuben that I'd like him to dress a little nicer the next couple times we see him. He had a down week in his attire, and I wanted to go on the box and tell you guys, I like Reuben to look a little bit more trim and fit and buff. You know what I mean?
I got the linen shirts on, so I'll make sure to make that change.
All right, We Lend.
Okay,
and We Lend is one of the greatest lending outfits of our time.
Okay, guys.
Make sure you don't.
I see Richard. Thank you, Richard. I'll see all of you guys. Israel, you have a good one, Israel.
Bye, Israel. Bye, David. Bye, Joey. Bye, everybody else. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Be good, everyone. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Bye, Dave. Bye.